Theutatus, in Mars, although Taranis was never the supreme deity, and the meadow had no relation to trade. The Roman interpretation cannot give a true idea of the religion of the Celts. Seeing the incredible courage of the Gallic warriors, the Romans concluded that they were not afraid of death, since they believed in a happy afterlife. Is that so? From the second source of Irish-Welsh origin, it can be assumed that the Celts believed that the gods originally lived on Earth, like people. Please, the etymology of the names of the Celtic gods clarifies their functions. Theutate was the god of the tribe, Esus, perhaps related to the Latin slow by Esus. Taranis ascends to Tarani with the meaning of thunder. Our knowledge of the Gallic gods is very fragmentary. The Esus is depicted on the column of Botas, which is now standing in the Parisian Museum of Cluny. Dressed as a woodcutter, he chops branches in the forest, where a bull with 3 cranes is hiding. On the Gallo-Roman stele in Trier, you can see how he wields the tapor. He is known for the bloody sacrifices Ra, the victim, was hung to a tree, where it slowly died, bleeding. Theutatus, Taranis, and Esus are 3 great and cruel deities, but in the Celtic pantheon there were gods benefactors. For example, the mortal is the god of fertility and abundance among the continental Celts. Good deities also included Belen, the god protector and patron of sacred hot springs, Ogmius, the god of eloquence and the magical power of speech, as well as the guide of the souls of the dead to the afterlife. Island Celts, Ireland and Wales. Ireland managed to avoid Romanization, but not Christianization. The Irish priests did not resist the use of writing like Gallic Druids. There were texts written in woody bark in ogamic writing. Samples of such writing can also be found on stone monuments. Ancient texts were collected and systematized by Christian authors starting from the 7th century. Thanks to monastic translators and translators, ancient Irish legends have come down to us, albeit with distortions. Christians, who struggled with pagan superstitions, often reworked the original sagas. Some were removed, others were inserted, diluted with their own comments. In an artificial image, the sagas were combined into 4 cycles: the mythological cycle of the sagas, the Eulad cycle, the Finn cycle, and the royal cycle. The first can be considered as cosmogonic. It talks about the struggle between the forces of the light, the Tuatha De Danann, and the forces of darkness, the Fomors. The gods of Tuatha De Danann are beautiful, have great strength and magical abilities. In contrast to them, Fomors are ugly evil creatures. Welsh novels are less ancient. In the 14th century they were collected in a cycle of legends, called Mabinogion, before they were passed down orally from generation to generation for many centuries. In them there are many parallels to the Irish material, from heroes to individual plots. The tribe of the goddess Thanu, children of the Don, the god of the sea Manannán, is Manarudin, Nuadu with a silver hand, Lud with a silver hand, Lug, Lu, etc. The legacy of Celtic mythology continued to be a source of inspiration for medieval authors in later times, which is noticeable in the cycle of legends about Arthur, the King of the Britons, and the Knights of the Round Table, as well as in the history of Tristan and Isolde.